Welcome to Suncoast View. I'm Linda Carson. We're celebrating the U.S. Olympic successes and looking at a very different side of Rio.
I'm Suncoast singer Maria Wearies, and I'm about to head back to college. But first, I'll sing in today's Sounds of the Suncoast.
I'm Bo Beth. The Suncoast is known for having very unique building styles. And today, an award-winning photographer is going to give us an architectural tour.
And I'm celebrity makeup artist Mickey Williams. Today, I brought you a sneak peek at the latest, newest beauty products for fall. Plus, we'll show you the most popular wedding dress in the world. All that and more right now on Suncoast View.
Welcome to Suncoast View. Stephanie has the afternoon off. Well, Beth, we're so glad you are back from vacation. We missed you. Maria Wearies. I am so honored to have you.
Oh, God.
This woman was an amazing woman. I interviewed her as that when she was like 10 years old. So she's been a big star for a long time. Mickey Williams, our makeup artist. Oh, we're going to look better when this day is over. I always know that.
I missed you guys, and you didn't take me on vacation.
Well,
I didn't even
Let's
know.
try that again. We'll all go.
We have to talk.
Well, we've got something real exciting in the kitchen today. Welcome, Chef Letitia. She is Chef Letitia from the Blue Mangrove in Palmetto. Thank you for coming. What are you cooking?
We're cooking a firecracker pork chop today with special sauce, and you guys want to do it with me.
all right.
Uh-oh. I'm not a very good cook. I'll have to warn
We're
you.
learning.
But Beth will make up for it.
All right. Put the pressure on me.
Well, Maria, I've known you for a long, long time, but now you are a college sophomore?
Going into my junior year.
Wow.
Yes.
So you leave pretty soon.
Yes, I'll be leaving on the 19th, and I'm really looking forward to this year. We have a lot in store and a lot of great shows coming up, so it should be good.
So you're packing up.
I am. Despite my mother not liking it very much, I have to leave again. So.
And the pictures we're looking at, is that?
Oh yes, that's my 2018 musical theater class at Penn State. They'll all be happy to see that. But yes, I'm looking forward to seeing all of them again and getting started with the year.
And you've already got a concert booked after the school year?
I do. In May 14th, I'm going to be with the Artist Series performing Hot and Cold with some Penn State students coming down.
So you like Penn State?
I do. I'm still getting used to the cold thing. That's not something as a Floridian. I'm not used to that, but I'm working on that too.
Well, Bobeth, we are all mad at you because you did not take us on vacation.
Yes.
You were gone to the islands.
Well, I had such a blast. It was so relaxing. And I don't know, I just feel
You look
really
very
good.
relaxed.
Yeah.
You look like you got a glow on.
Where did you go?
So we went to Jamaica, to Negril, and these are a group of my friends that came with us.
Ooh.
And we had a blast. It was an excellent time. I mean, I think I would say this is my best vacation ever.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
wonderful. That's wonderful.
That
Very
is really good.
It
to
was
hear.
amazing.
That is awesome. I'm
So
happy
every
for
day
you.
was just like festivity after festivity, and very nostalgic, and you know, it was really good.
You needed it, baby.
Yeah,
It's
you
okay.
deserve
You
it.
didn't
You
invite me,
deserve
but
it.
it's okay.
I
You work
did.
so hard every day. We're so happy for you.
The
Mickey.
day before my vacation, I worked 12 hours.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
I literally got in at 8:30 that morning, and I didn't leave till 8:30 the night. And then I had to drive to Miami to fly out the next morning.
Wow.
And was it worth it?
Yeah, once I got on the plane, I was like, whatever.
You were like, yesterday was no day. I don't
Oh,
remember
Mickey,
it.
you're always on planes.
Yeah.
So the fall beauty products are just coming out?
Yeah, well, actually, we're just seeing all the launches now. We're seeing things that are becoming improved. Something as simple as a face wipe. We all wipe our makeup off. We wear a ton of makeup. At the end of the day, you know, we want to have something that's really good. So they've kind of increased the fibers and made the fibers better. So I'm going to show you the technology behind the beauty and what's available, which is just super cool.
Well,
Of
we're
course.
excited.
I'm sure you know that this is International Cat Day.
Yeah.
You're the cat lover among us, unless Maria also likes
I
cats.
do like cats a lot.
Yeah, we're cool cat ladies. All right, that's all I'm saying.
I can sort of see that look
can
in your
see it.
eyes.
Because normally, you know, when you sit,
cannot.
look at you,
You're
look
not
at it.
crazy. Look at that animal.
Oh, look at you.
You guys, that is Milu. Unfortunately, he passed about a year and a half ago.
Oh.
But he was with me for 17 years. Look how big that cat's head is, first of all, okay?
Oh,
It is as big as yours.
He was such like a handful when I first got him, and then he got up to 25 pounds. So, and he
were
was
feeding
not
him.
heavy. He was big boned. Okay.
Yes,
And
I
that
say that
was
all the time.
That's what that
But he
is.
was a lover. He really was, and he had to be cuddled. And you say I'm on the road all the time. While I was on the road, he had to have someone sleep with him at night in the bed, or he would tear up my apartment when I got back to New York.
So when you were out of town, you had to hire
Temperamental.
somebody
I had to hire
sleep with
somebody.
the
It was
cat?
the biggest expense in my life. So but that's not the reason why I haven't gotten another cat. It's because it will be very
The
difficult.
right
to.
one will
you
come
love
along.
him.
And I feel like it's just going to walk up to me somewhere random, and I'm going to put it in my suitcase and take it with me.
Well, you
which is
definitely
hopefully-
make Cat Lady look good.
Hey, thank you, honey. I have no problem with cats. They're easy to date. You know, they just stay. They're loyal. They don't talk back. I love it.
All right.
Well, now it's time for our hot topics. And after the first weekend of the Olympic action in Rio, there are some really great U.S. celebration stories. First, swimming success. Michael Phelps brings home his 19th gold medal. Can you believe it? His 19th in the 4x100 freestyle relay for Team USA. And 19-year-old Katie Ledecky destroyed a world record in the women's 400-meter freestyle heat. Ledecky is a favorite to win all freestyle distant golds. And of course, the fan favorite is the USA gymnastics team. They have dominated the all-around qualifier and a full 10 points ahead of the second place China right now. The U.S. has a medal qualifier in every gymnastics event.
Wow.
But one U.S. streak is over. I know you probably saw this. The Williams sisters, Serena and Venus, were upset in the first round of the doubles tennis. They were playing for their third consecutive doubles gold medal. It was a very sad moment, but we've had a lot of happy ones so far in the Olympics. Are you guys watching?
I've watched, and you know, the Michael Phelps one, I just wonder about all the other swimmers. Like, why would you even compete at that point? You know, once he was in the match or in the race, I was just like, I know who's going to win this.
Yeah, but you can't win. It's got to end, like Serena and her sister. I mean, theirs ended. The run's got to end.
Yeah, but he is like, he's just so much faster than everyone else. I almost knew that was going to happen.
But nothing's better than beating the best in the world.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you're competitive. I would take Michael Phelps down, all right? But he is like part fish.
You're like,
all right?
next year, next 4 years, you're going to start
Phelps.
That
I'm
is
practicing.
doing
confident.
a sprint triathlon. I've been swimming. So,
You're going to start practicing. You got 4 years, don't worry, you can
but
do
he's
it.
going to get old. You know, and there's
Oh.
injury that's involved with that for an Olympian. So I think everyone's like, this is the year I'm going to take Michael Phelps down. So
Yeah, well, I
Yeah,
guess
did not
the
happen.
team that took Serena and Venus down, I think they were probably saying that.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
must feel good today.
Yeah.
Did you guys see this? Now, this really shocked me when I was watching TV. The camera caught a shot of something poolside that people have been talking about ever since. Look at Michael Phelps' back.
Yeah.
The legendary swimmer has a peculiar round blotches on his back, and social media got very curious about this.
Where?
Commentators say, see it's on his left shoulder, that this is the ancient healing technique of cupping. Of course, we all know about that. You remember that we learned about cupping massages right here on the Suncoast View. Our own Don Brennan was brave enough to give it a try for us. He admitted it did leave strange-looking marks similar to Michael Phelps. Did you guys see that?
I didn't see it before this, but I'm sure that's probably what it is, because those are, you know, very pronounced circles.
yep, and that means there's an injury involved.
Yeah.
So they were like, those little circles mean I might be Michael Phelps.
You know, I thought it was like a tattoo. Maybe the Olympic rings were tattooed on his back or something. But I did think of Don Brennan and how strange that looked on his back. He said it felt great. So maybe this is the edge that the athletes are looking for.
Maybe they're hickeys.
It's
very
something
big
like
mouth.
that.
That's a very
That
big
Olympic
mouth.
Village, you know what they say.
Oh, wow.
Olympians.
Well, did you notice that the Olympic opening ceremony included a tribute to favelas? I'd never heard of these before. These are ramshackle shanty towns that are stacked up on the hillsides all around Rio, where more than 1 million deeply impoverished people live. But some are opening their homes as guest houses for the Olympics. It's a way for tourists to save some money on their hotel bills and to experience authentic Rio. But the taxi cabs are reluctant to drive into the favelas, is that right, favelas, because of the crime. You know, taxi cab drivers know a lot. I'd listen to them. But so visitors have to ride on motorcycle bikes to get up there when they're staying there. Would you stay there?
Well, I heard about the hotel, so I think it's the lesser of two evils. Like if I'm going to stay in a hotel that supposedly is new but looks like it's 10 years old, why not stay in a favela?
I've been to Rio, and the favelas actually were a tour for a while. You could go on tour and see them. I mean, I went way back when, but they were incredibly dangerous. There was no security. They are up a hill, so I would imagine a lot of taxis can't get up there. They get up there by motorbike. And it's really a depressed area. I mean, we've made movies about the desperation in these areas. So I think it's interesting to give a cultural aspect of it, but this has been going on where people take tour guides into these favelas for a long time. I think Rio just wasn't prepared to have enough hotel space, so everyone's enterprising on it, which good for the favelas, you know.
Well,
you know,
they
and I
can
also
make a lot of money.
Yeah, and I mean, at this point, they actually need it. A lot of them don't have any source of other income,
Yeah.
so why not take advantage of it?
Don't give
But
it
you
to
know,
the tour guide,
I
give
always
it to them.
notice, like, you know, when you go to certain countries, a lot of people, the locals are fine, and a lot of people always say, oh, it's dangerous, it's dangerous. And yeah, maybe there is some element of crime, but I feel like there's always an element of crime anywhere you go. And, you know, it's just because it's a little different from what you're used to doesn't mean that it's not good.
Well, during the time I was there, was most of the drug cartels. That's where they were taking people. That's where they were, you know, where all the children's, like all the children that were being kind of like put out on the streets for money. That's where they were staying. They were staying in the favelas. I don't know if it's cleaned up. We've seen so many governments go through Rio. So we were hoping that that would have happened, but I don't believe that it's particularly safe, but I don't think Rio's safe right now. I mean, we're seeing people, we're seeing coaches being held up at
multiple scares just today.
Yeah.
You know, there were three scares in the opening day yesterday, and some more this morning.
But I agree with you. Like I was saying, instead of giving it to the tour guides that are going to take you on the favela tour, if you do have someone that you can help and stay in their home, give it to the people, because they definitely need it more than the company that's profiting off of their disparity. So,
Maria, would you stay there? You're young.
I think it's interesting that they chose to have the Olympics in a place that has a low economic area like this, where, you know, money could be filtered to them as opposed to building these large billion-dollar sports arenas. I think that imbalance in the wealth and the poverty, I think it says something to maybe where they should choose the Olympics for the next years. I think it's important to embrace the culture that's there, but also see that maybe they need help as opposed to having something that takes so much money away from them there.
Yeah, I think that's what caused a lot of the, I guess, the inner fighting amongst the people there.
It could make the difference in a year for a family, probably, if they had somebody stay there for a week for the Olympics.
different type of Airbnb.
Next time you go.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
You tell us.
Well, here's where I'll go first. Walmart is making it a little bit easier to make dinner at home. The discount giant will launch its online grocery pickup service on Tuesday, August 9th, right here on the Suncoast at 4 stores in Bradenton and in Sarasota. You order your Walmart groceries online, and then you pick them up at the store without ever leaving your car. There are more than 30,000 items available to purchase, and the price is exactly the same as it is in the store, plus your pickup service is free. It'll be available at 4 stores in Bradenton and Sarasota. Who's going to do this?
I already do it in New York. It's called Fresh Direct, but they deliver it to me. I want to know when they're going to start delivering it like a pizza boy.
I will be
awesome.
first in line. I drive my grandchildren around a lot. You have to get 2 kids out of car seats to go into the store, then put them back in. I'll be first in that drive-up
You
line.
are super grandma, by the way. You know that? You really are. And you have a full-time job. You're amazing.
Oh, I got caught letting them watch television this weekend, so I'm in trouble with that.
Well,
my
you're
daughter
supposed
will
to
vote
spoil them.
against that right now. Well, let's see how you feel about wardrobe. Mickey, you're an expert on this, and so are you guys. Okay, Australian label has designed the most popular wedding dress in the world. Now, see if you'd like to have this one. This is the Holly gown by the label Grace Loves Lace. It's been posted more than 2.5 million times on Pinterest, and it's a bohemian-style gown. It's very popular for beach weddings worldwide. We have a lot of those around here, and it is sold out worldwide. There is a similar dress you can get. It's called the Holly 2, and it costs $2,200 online.
Wow.
What do you guys think? Do you like this?
No, I don't want a dress that a million other people are wearing. I want to be like, for your wedding, you always want to be unique. You want to find that one dress that no one else has on. And if I know a billion other people have it, I don't want it.
But most people shop for a wedding dress that multiple people have already. So I guess all these people are pinning it. But at the end of the day, they probably aren't buying it. I mean, I don't think we have that many brides. But I have to say, yesterday, my friends Trey and Brittany got married, and that was the exact dress that she was probably looking for. She's looking at dresses. So Brittany, that's a hot dress. Yeah, that's pretty hot.
Don't send it back.
You know, I feel like if they ran out of it, it doesn't matter. We have all these pictures. All you got to do is take that to a seamstress. And she will make it. So $2,200 isn't a huge amount for a wedding dress, considering what people spend on a wedding. But you could probably make that for half with a seamstress. I'm just saying.
Bobette could make it herself.
Can you?
Just start, yeah.
Ooh,
I can just see you now,
know
Bobette.
about.
Well, let's check in with our happy hour forecast. Dr. Jenny is here to tell us how to up our sex life when we get back.
Woohoo.
Good afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. Well, this low pressure area that's been kind of hung up to our north is slowly going to drift off to the west over the upcoming 2 days, but it's going to take a while. Right now, it's producing light rain across the Suncoast. The heaviest rain by far has been offshore. Still some showers, moderate to heavy along the east coast as well, with some of the convergence set up around this area of low pressure, which is a broad area of low pressure. Hurricane Center not too concerned about it developing into anything anytime soon. In fact, they've dropped their chance of it at all for a possible development there, but we'll still see that area of low pressure bring in showers and a few thunderstorms. Right now, the heaviest rain by far offshore, light rain occurring. Look at these rainfall totals, unbelievable amounts. You would expect this with a tropical storm or possibly even a hurricane that's a slow mover. Up near the Big Bend area, over a foot of rain over land, and out in the water, over 2 feet of rainfall over the past 2 days. Well, much more in our forecast coming up today at 5. See you then.
A low sex drive is not something most of us like to talk about in public, but it's more common than you think for both men and women. There are things you can do to help a low libido. Dr. Jenny Wilkins from Age Vital Pharmacy is here to tell us about natural sex boosters. Dr. Jenny, our expert on sex.
Good for you.
We all wore the sexy red color too.
So color helps.
Yep.
But there's more.
Oh, there's so much more to libido is probably the clinical way of saying it, as opposed to just how do you improve my sex life. So how do you improve your libido? There's so many different things. The number one factor would be, you know, like the easy things that people can change, like if you're young, exercise, diet, avoiding synthetic chemicals in your food, things like that. But then women go through menopause, guys go through andropause, which is the female version of menopause, and then all of a sudden they're like crashing and what happened? Nothing works. I still find you attractive. Yeah. So yep, they get Viagra. So but they spend so much money on Viagra. That can cost guys anywhere from $45 to $55 a tablet.
Wow.
That's a sexy date. That's an expensive date.
I really like that woman for that.
I didn't know that was that expensive.
Oh, it's so expensive. Cialis, Levitra, Viagra, and then, you know, they're all toxic when you're taking them in orally too. It blocks certain enzymes, which could increase cardiovascular risks with heart attacks. You know, you hear stories of elderly men having sex and then having a heart attack while having sex. I'm going, that should not be, you know?
That should not.
Yep.
So are there other things that a person can do? Because I know you mentioned there are creams and different things that are a lot more natural for the body. Tell us about those.
Yes, compounded Viagra, which is a lot less expensive, under $10. We have sex creams for women, like the triple orgasmic cream, the scream cream, the dream cream.
Oh, please do.
Wait, let's pause for a moment. Did we say the scream cream?
The scream cream.
That's for women.
Yep, that's for women.
Elaborate, please.
So, every woman, it's a foreplay cream. You know, I've done passion parties before, and I say, okay, that toy doesn't work if the battery is dead. So this cream is what actually activates the battery. So we put testosterone in there, arginine, aminophylline, like vasodilations to help swelling and to help increase, you know, like sensations in that area. And the testosterone is big. That's probably the number one. Women, if you haven't been swinging off the chandeliers, a shot of testosterone.
Oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Most women, my goodness, I was like, you must have testosterone levels that are really low. So if you come in, a simple saliva test blood spot or saliva, $45. Like, why wouldn't you test to see if you're low?
Yeah.
And then there's other things that it helps improve, like, you know, increasing your bone density, your hair grows in, and it makes you sexier. So it's always great when the females come in and be like, my husband can't keep up with me. You know, he needs this testosterone shot next, you
And
know?
now you have testing kits to help a person figure out what's going on.
Yep, we have several, and insurances cover, you know, most of it.
Wow.
Yep, Medicare, TRICARE covers 100% of hormone testing. The PPOs cover about 80% of testing. So, and then, you know, if someone doesn't want to do a full hormone panel, they can just check testosterone for $45. I mean, that's really inexpensive. Like, think of how much money they spend on Starbucks, you know, $5 a day.
Yeah, or that pill.
Right, and that pill, right, that's less
I'm an
expensive.
expert on this,
Yep.
of course. But I have heard, I don't know much, but I have heard about Trimix. My
Yep.
girlfriend's talking about it. What is that?
Oh, yes, some guys are libido. They're so desperate to have a good time, they go to urologists. A Trimix, it's called intercavernosal injections. They actually inject substances into their male
Oh my
appendage,
gosh.
right, to get an erection. So, but not all men, you know, want to do that. That sounds scary.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would you do that when we have creams for guys like the Uptown Male? So, you know, which is a cream, the Uptown Male. We named it because you were applying it uptown, you know, to have a uptown fun.
I was going to
I'm
say
afraid
the.
to ask too much about
Right?
this.
I know. I feel like I'm embarrassed to ask what that is.
I'm not.
So we put chemicals in there like oxytocin. Oxytocin makes you really relax. It helps you to climax and increases, you know, just the overall well-being of the male, putting them in a good place. So, you know, it's kind of like the triple orgasmic for the guys, you know, but it's up here in their heads. We're like, oh, heavenly, you know.
You know what? I can see women with their chandeliers under their arms lined up in front of your
I think
store.
you're going to get a lot of
Having a
thank
good
you
time.
cards.
Yes,
A lot of thank you cards.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Well,
Age
you
Vital.
can visit Dr. Jenny at Age Vital Pharmacy in downtown Sarasota. Take along your chandelier. It's at Orange and Main, and she's also in St. Armand's Circle. Or you can go to agevital.com and find out everything you're afraid to ask her. Next, Maria is going to sing for us in Sounds of the Suncoast.
At ABC7, it's all about being here for you. ABC7 News at 7 with award-winning investigative journalist Alan Cohn. In-depth reporting and debate on important issues and stories in our community with a featured topic of the day and a live roundtable discussion with community leaders and newsmakers. Plus a quick recap of the day's top stories and weather. ABC7 News at 7, weeknights. Now more than ever, we're here for you, Suncoast.
A message from the Pulaski Law Firm. You started there right out of high school, learned your trade and did it well. And the asbestos you handled, well, that was just part of the job. If you worked in the trades and were diagnosed with mesothelioma, get the best care available, then call us. You may be entitled to financial compensation without ever going to court.
Call 800-236-4994.
And see how we can help. Mesothelioma, don't fight it alone.
The kitchen is where life happens. Minnesota Flooring now offers a wide variety of beautiful quality craft-made cabinetry to make sure the heart of your home reflects your style. Visit us today at our new kitchen and bath cabinetry locations.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
At ABC7, it's all about being here for you. ABC7 News at 7 with award-winning investigative journalist Alan Cohn. In-depth reporting and debate on important issues and stories in our community with a featured topic of the day and a live roundtable discussion with community leaders and newsmakers. Plus a quick recap of the day's top stories and weather. ABC7 News at 7, weeknights. Now more than ever, we're here for you, Suncoast.
We're thrilled to have Maria Wearies co-hosting with us today, but the real treat is to see her perform. She was born in Haiti and raised here on the Suncoast. She's a singer, a dancer, and a composer, and we're so honored to have her as today's Sounds of the Suncoast. Take it away.
Would ya look at that coffered ceiling? Look at the chandelier. Excuse me, but how I'm feeling is 100 proof I could raise the roof. I'm so happy to be here. I've been kind of missing Mom and Daddy, sort of in a spin since Cincinnati. The morning flight, a major bore, but then they opened that cabin door and zoot-a-lore, here I am. Lord knows I had the will and the resources, but Mom and Dad kept saying, hold your horses. I guess those ponies couldn't wait. Pardon me, folks, but they've left the gate. I may be late, but here I am. Ah, the way to be to me is French. The way they say la vie is French. So here I am, bon en sommaire, a big 2 weeks on the Riviera. If I'm only dreaming, please don't wake me. Let the summer sun and breezes take me. Excuse me if I seem jejune. I promise I'll find my marble soon. But everywhere I look, it's like a scene from a book. Open the book and here I am. I mean, the air is French, that chair is French, the nice, sincere Sancerre is French, the skies are French, the pies are French, those guys are French, the fries are French. Pardon me if I fly off the handle, 'cause nowhere else on earth can hold a candle. So vini, vidi, vici, folks, let's face it, je suis Cece, folks. Excusez-moi if I spout, I'm letting my sentences out. I'm sorry to shout, but here I am.
Wow.
All right, well, thank you, Maria. And of course, we can't wait to see her next year as she plays again for us here on the Suncoast. But she's going to go off to college soon, and we want to wish you the best on your 3rd year of college. Aww. And when we come, that is so sweet, though.
So good. She's so good.
And when we come, I know, Linda's like I told you. And when we come back, Nikki has some of her favorite beauty products for us.
Ooh.
All right.
My dad is my hero, and I wanted to give him a chance to live life and be happy. Granny Nannies has been a huge help. It has contributed to the health and happiness of my dad, for sure.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
There were highs.
Never seen anything like this.
And some lows.
There was a lot of anger. You had the WikiLeaks emails come out.
But when the Suncoast mattered most, no one covered it like ABC7.
Over the next 4 days, we will be covering our local Suncoast delegation. There's a lot of excitement here. We're standing right where those Florida delegates will sit. I talked to some Suncoast delegates.
We were right in the thick of that.
This convention's done a lot of good for everybody.
ABC7 News. We're here for you, Suncoast.
Here's a dirty little secret. When you wash your face at the end of the day, you might only be cleaning the surface of your skin. To clear those congested pores, you need a deep clean. And today, you can get it with Proactive's incredible deep cleansing brush. And here's something even more incredible. You get the brush free when you order a Proactive system today.
I love the deep cleansing brush because it really gets in those pores.
I was using a brush that was over $200, and I like this so much better.
This isn't just any brush. This is the only one from the doctors at Proactive, so it's specially designed for acne-prone skin. Call the number on your screen now to get America's #1 acne brand for just $19.95. Be among the first 500 callers, and you'll also get the deep cleansing brush free, plus more secrets for flawless skin. That's a $93 value for just $19.95.
You only have 2 hands, but you have a whole lot of bristles.
This is such an incredible offer that supplies are limited. Call the number on your screen now.
Welcome back, 2 of my favorite guests. Cash 3 and Play 4.
Surprise! We're Pick 3 and Pick 4 now.
Whoa!
But we still play exactly the same. We just got a fresh new look.
Speaking of surprises, I have one for you. Say hello to Pick 2 and Pick 5.
Introducing the complete Pick family of games.
We're family now. The new Pick 2 and Pick 5 have joined Pick 3 and Pick 4 to give you more choices in your daily gameplay. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine.
They care. They take the time to understand you, take the time to understand your case.
There's no better satisfaction to me than to see a client who is happy because of the job we've done for them.
It's really actually very comforting to know that there's someone that you've heard of and you're getting recommendations about that you can turn to when you have a problem.
I felt like I had a partner in this, and he was going to be by my side.
Granny Nannies. We've been making house calls for over 25 years. When you need home health care services, there really is no place like home.
Grandma! A helping hand and a gentle heart.
Welcome to Suncoast View. Let's check back in with the chef, Leticia Loria. She is from the Blue Mangrove in Palmetto, and she's been working hard over there. What are you cooking, chef?
We're cooking a firecracker pork chop, and we're making a special sauce for you guys. And
sounds hot. Firecracker pork chop. Wow, that'll wake you up.
Have a little kick.
Just a little bit, just to get you excited about it.
Yes.
Great. We'll be over in just a minute, but first, this is a great time of year. All the new fall beauty products are coming out, and our celebrity makeup artist, Mickey Williams, always gets them first. We're so lucky because she tries them all out, and then she brings us the ones that really work, her favorites. So, Mickey, welcome back with all of your goodies. Yes. What have you got?
I know, and you know, they send me all of these things to kind of play around with, and I go to the launches in New York, and some of them really stand out, some of them not so much, but some of them have been around and they just keep getting improved, which I have a few of those today, which I want to show you. But first, this is incredible. This has been around for a long time, but what's amazing about this right here, this is the Tria Hair Removal Laser 4X. Now, what this does is it actually removes the unwanted body hair on your body. And it does it with the same diode laser that they use in the doctor's offices. Actually, those doctors created this product. It's great. You can use it on your body. You can use it on your face. It's the first and only FDA cleared laser for you to use at home. And does it work? Yes. I have removed hair from my body. I did my arms. What's beautiful about this product is you can sit on your couch, you can watch your Netflix, and you can zap your hair away. And I mean, that's kind of amazing. And it has a skin sensor. It has everything that's built into it. You have a skin range that you can use it on, which is, you know, quite incredible. But what you want is that optimal dark hair, you know, that stands out on your skin. And you just pop it on and you just move from section to section. You can do your bikini, you can do your boyfriend's back, whatever your issue is.
Forget
What's
that
cool
one.
about this is that I saw it is actually $449. You can get it at triabeauty.com, which that is like a fraction of the cost that you would go to a doctor's office, and you can do multiple areas. But what I found today is on the website they were running a special, so that was pretty cool. So check that out if that's an issue for you. But overgrown hair as we get older, it's an issue for everyone and younger. Now the next product, you use this, Babette, which is amazing.
I love this.
This is actually Caress. This is their Evenly Gorgeous Exfoliating Body Wash. Now what's amazing about this is it smooths dry skin that's ravaged by summer. So think about how dry your skin gets. It evens out the skin tone, and it has this warm burnt sugar kind of smell to it. It has I can't know if I can say this, karité butter. All of these different things are built into this body wash. Now, what's so amazing about this product is it's under $4, okay?
Oh my goodness.
And it is flying off the shelves. I actually was worried that they weren't going to get it here in time when I had requested it to use in the show. And so instead I went to Walmart and I could not, they only had one container left. So it is because of that scent, and it is because of that, and you can just smell it.
Does it have color?
No, it has exfoliating, so it's smoothing your skin when you use it. It has a beautiful lather. They partnered with fragrance houses that made that kind of wonderful, yummy fragrance stay on your skin for longer. So we love this product. It's absolutely genius. And then next we were looking at, you know, what do I get down there? Because my hair turns into a cotton ball by the time I get out of there. And so this is incredible. This is Nexus. This has been around for a while, but I finally used it. And I was, oh my goodness, this is great. This is their Frizz Defy and not Defry. And what it does is it actually takes the fatness out. It creates this beautiful sheen to the skin. but it also actually creates this kind of gentle hold to the skin, to the hair, not your skin. I mean, it probably would do that too to your skin if you wanted it to. But it smelled great. It was lightweight. If you're someone who doesn't want to put a ton of hair products in your hair in this kind of environment, it's a genius product because the hair doesn't clump. It doesn't make it stick together. What it does is it actually, and I can show you really quickly, what it does is it creates that sheen and it just takes the fat out. So you see how that works? It just does that right there.
I can see a difference. I actually can.
And it also is taking away that humidity. It basically is creating the barrier to where you don't get that wackadoodle cotton ball hair at the end of the day.
Hair? Like, could I use
for any
it?
hair. Yeah, go ahead, spray some, girl. It's wonderful.
I don't know about that.
But look, you can feel my hair. It isn't stiff, but it does keep it together, which I really like.
I trust you. I just don't want to do it on camera, just in case.
I know. And then there's a big campaign that's going around right now, and I know all of us wear a lot of makeup. Not you. Come on, she's beautiful. She doesn't need any makeup. But there's a big campaign right now, and it's called actually Makeup for Makeup. And I thought this was cute because this is from Simple Skincare. This is their improved Simple Skincare cleansing facial wipe, sorry. And what's amazing, how many of these do we use, ladies? This is our lazy approach at the end of the day. This is our wipe when we go to the gym. This is everything. But we've seen complications with these kind of cleansing wipes.
Out. You open them and you don't even
my complication is they don't get all the makeup off.
Well, this is what's so beautiful about this product. First of all, this is going to clean off your day's makeup, but what's great about this product is it has something called Aqualock. So that was your first complaint. They dry out. So what I love about this product is that the Aqualock prevents the packaging from, opening up and your wipes getting kind of like, air dry. You will be able to use the very last wipe in this kit and it will be perfectly saturated. The other thing that you were complaining about is it doesn't get all the makeup off. What we're seeing, go ahead and play with these. I want you to feel it.
Oh, I'm so afraid
What's so wonderful about this product is they're improved because they are made with softer but stronger fibers. 3 different fibers are webbed into there. So you're going to be able to get all that makeup. Yeah, and you're going to be able to get all that makeup off without it ripping apart. Yeah. But it's also soft enough to use on sensitive skin. So I know you have sensitive skin. What I love about it is it has these kind of built-in fibers that really do clean all that day's makeup off. And their campaign about makeup for makeup was that we're wearing more sunscreen on our face now with all of our YouTube impersonators wearing all this contour and this huge makeup. We're all wearing more makeup. So we need makeup for makeup. We need to make up for that and get that makeup off of our skin. And what's really cool about this is it's loaded with vitamins. It has vitamin B5, it has vitamin E, it has glycerin, no alcohol, no artificial colors. It has the whole Simple brand kind of skincare message, which is keep it clean. But it also has a stronger fiber, which is why it's improved, but it's going to go ahead and take off that day's makeup. And maybe someone like us who wears a lot of makeup, we might have to...
But the first rule is don't go to bed with your makeup on.
No, and you really do see a difference. And if you want to just put these by your bed, just to go ahead and take off that day, it's great because it takes away everything. It's not just about makeup, it's about taking off the environment, taking off sunscreen.
It won't dry out your skin to a point where you're going to have breakouts.
What I love about these is that it has all those ingredients in there that will actually rehydrate the skin, but not leave that greasy film that you get with some of the ones that really do remove it. And I can get my makeup off, my eye makeup off with these. They are definitely my go-to wipe, but knowing that they kind of heeded to us and they listened and they said, okay, the packets are drying out too fast. And we're having, these wipes are so thin, we have to move through them when we're going through them. They listened to that, they improved the cloth, and then they also improved with the Aqualock.
Oh, I'm going to try these.
Yeah, we have a lot. We're going to play with them.
It'll take a lot to get. Well, you can find out more about Mickey's favorite products by reading her post at sharetheglam.com. Next, we're going to hear what an award-winning photographer thinks about what he sees on the Suncoast.
ABC 7 News at 7, weeknights.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
From our studios on Florida's Suncoast, this is an ABC 7 News Update.
Good afternoon, I'm Haley Wilkes. Here's what we're working on for 5 o'clock. Another obstacle for sea turtle nests on the Suncoast. The city of Venice warns coyotes are now preying on the nests. And just days until the school bell rings, how Manatee County teachers are preparing for the big day. Now, let's head over to Bob.
The rain has lessened somewhat here along the Suncoast. However, we had some big storms earlier. Up to 3 inches of rain fell near Inglewood and places to the east near Northport up to 2. More rain is setting off into the Gulf of Mexico, pushing off to the northeast. So there's a chance we could see some more showers and some storms late tonight and throughout the day on Tuesday. Not nearly as much as they've had over the northeastern portion of the Gulf of Mexico, where up to 2 feet of rain has fallen so far. More of the forecast coming up at 5.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC 7. We're here for you. ABC 7's My Suncoast News app is better than ever with a brand new design that's faster and easier to use. Download our free My Suncoast News app on your mobile device at your app store of choice. Powered by the iAssociates, providing sight for life.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Do you have what it takes to become a champion? The Sarasota YMCA Shark Swim Team has been developing champions since 1961. Fall swim team tryouts for kids ages 6 through 18 are being held August 15th through the 18th and August 22nd to the 25th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Tryouts are held at the Evelyn Sadler Jones branch, YMCA's Selby Aquatic Center. For more information, visit sarasotaymca.org/sharks.
When the Suncoast matters most, no one covers it like ABC 7.
There's a lot of excitement here. We're standing right where those Florida delegates will sit. I talked to some Suncoast delegates.
We were right in the thick of that.
ABC 7 News. We're here for you, Suncoast.
Sarasota's architecture is considered unique to our environment, incorporating key features to the Suncoast like the climate, the terrain, and of course our gorgeous views. Ryan Gamma is a Sarasota-based architectural photographer, and he's joining us now to tell us about some of the uniqueness of this area. Welcome, Ryan. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
So congratulations. You are an award-winning photographer. I heard you've got a lot of accolades under your belt.
Yeah, just recently I was recognized by the AIA, particularly in the Florida and Caribbean markets. So.
Wow.
What's AIA?
It's the American Institute of Architects.
Wow, impressive.
Yeah, thanks.
So are you using some of the photography that you won with? Is it from this area?
Yeah, most of it.
Wow.
Most of my clients are based here in Sarasota. And yeah, everything in my portfolio was from this area.
Oh, well, that's amazing. So tell us what you submitted. Like, what's this right here?
That's actually the Ferguson Alley House that was designed by a local architect named Guy Peterson. He's quite popular in the area and very accomplished. That home's on an alley kind of directly behind First Street, so downtown Sarasota. So it's unique in the fact that it's a residence in the middle of downtown.
Oh, wow. I wouldn't have noticed that.
And that's the new pavilion we're looking at with the historic section to the right and the new cantilevered section to the left. It was designed by Sweet Sparkman, and that won quite a few awards itself.
That is beautiful too.
Thank you.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, what is this one?
That's a private residence in the Sanderling Club, so down in South Siesta by Turtle Beach, and that was actually designed by Guy Peterson as well. I think it was built in '99 or 2000, and just recently went through an extensive remodel of the interior.
I like the way the roof lights up.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I just like the whole thing.
Amazing, yeah.
Hey, I'll move in any day.
Yeah, right?
What about this one? This one looks like almost like a hotel-ish kind of feel.
Yeah, it's very modern. You know, most of the projects I work on are modern. I kind of tend to do better photographing modern structures. It just feels natural to me. This one was designed by Mark Sultana of DSDG Architects. And it's located down in South Sarasota as well.
So when you were looking at some of these pictures, you know, I try to figure out what makes the architecture here unique from other places.
Well, Sarasota has quite a legacy of architecture of all sorts, but in particular modern design in residential and municipal projects.
Oh, wow.
From the Sarasota School of Architecture through to present day. We have a lot of modern structures that makes us unique in the fact that for a market this small, we see a lot of modern, which is something you might be more prone to seeing in, say, New York or Miami or larger markets. So for me,
amazing.
yeah, it's great. I mean, I love photographing modern structures, so to be in this community is perfect.
It must be challenging, though, because sometimes our light is variable.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, from times of year, you know, and particularly in the winter, the sun never gets that high and it stays in the southern sky all winter, so some structures just don't benefit from that. Anything facing the north is challenging to photograph certain times of year.
Oh, look at this one.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, you know, that was a...
It almost looks like a picture in a picture, but it's like real.
Like you can walk into it.
No, I love that. Thank you so much. I'm fortunate enough to work with artists, you know, so it makes my life a lot easier because I try to create art with what I get to photograph, and you know, they put the ball on the tee for me, I guess. You know,
here's an interesting question. What made you get interested in architectural photography?
Well, I love photography as a whole. I love photographing all sorts of stuff, but I know where my strong suits, you know, and orchestrating people is certainly not one of them. So I knew like wedding photography or family photography or going to the beach and doing sunset portraits, that just wasn't going to happen. So architecture as a whole tends to not move, and I can move around it, you know, so I can put myself, I can be in charge of myself, you know, so put myself where I need to be and move inanimate objects to fit better in the frame, but I don't have to tell anybody what to do. So
I like that idea.
And what do you sell your work to?
I mostly commission work by architects, designers, and builders.
So you're already paid before you do it. That's good.
Yeah, to an extent, correct, yeah.
What is this one we're looking at?
That's actually a remodel of a home in Lido Shores. That's like the interior hallway. That was for another project for Guy Peterson. One of my favorite projects. This home was not a large home by any means, and it was just so well designed. You could see all the light coming in, and it was just naturally a bright and beautiful home, and just one of those spaces I wish I lived in.
And was that doll planned?
No, the dog was you know, around for the entire shoot, and the homeowner was quite funny about it. He was like, "Oh, let me know if I need to move her or anything." I said, "No, let's keep her in the frame. I love it. It feels natural, gives a sense of scale, and it's relatable, you know."
Such a little hair.
He was like, "I'm not going anywhere.
She was
It's
brilliant.
my house."
She's like, "I'm going to give you something that's alive."
Yeah,
It's moving.
she was brilliant. She followed me around all day, and I loved it. It was great.
All right, well, thank you so much, Ryan. If you want to see more of his work, you actually can go to his website. You can visit RyanGammaPhotography.com and get, hey, more looks at his gorgeous pictures. And when we come back, we're going to actually take another look at some of Maria's work and a performance that she did at Penn State. We'll be right back.
Stop! Living with hair loss, that is. Losing your hair is no fun, and no one wants to be bald, but there is hope.
Getting my hair back was the best thing that ever happened to me.
I'm happy with the way I look now. I'm very excited about my hair.
I feel beautiful.
I love my hair.
Hair Club offers all proven hair loss solutions backed by our commitment to satisfaction guarantee. If you're not 100% satisfied with the solution you choose, Hair Club will apply the purchase price to another proven hair loss solution or transplant more hair at no charge.
That was the best thing I've ever done.
It looks good on me.
Call in the next 5 minutes to get your free brochure at no obligation. It will tell you everything you need to know about your hair loss problem, and it's free if you call now.
I am more pleased than what I had even imagined.
I at least look, I would say, 5 years younger.
I'm 52, and I look better now than I did when I was in my 40s.
I feel great.
And that's not all. The first 100 people who call will also receive $250 off any hair loss solution from Hair Club. Call now.
Here's a dirty little secret. When you wash your face at the end of the day, you might only be cleaning the surface of your skin. To clear those congested pores, you need a deep clean. And today, you can get it with Proactive's incredible deep cleansing brush. And here's something even more incredible. You get the brush free when you order a Proactive system today.
I love the deep cleansing brush because it really gets in those pores.
I was using a brush that was over $200, and I like this so much better.
This isn't just any brush. This is the only one from the doctors at Proactive, so it's specially designed for acne-prone skin. Call the number on your screen now to get America's #1 acne brand for just $19.95. Be among the first 500 callers, and you'll also get the deep cleansing brush free, plus more secrets for flawless skin. That's a $93 value for just $19.95.
You only have 2 hands, but you have a whole lot of bristles.
This is such an incredible offer that supplies are limited. Call the number on your screen now.
Hi, I'm Dylan Radigan. The world is brimming with possibilities, and that keeps me busy. My latest invention may be able to feed and sustain communities around the world. My team and I are always on the go, meeting new people and seeing new places. I produce films that I really care about. It's an honor to speak to audiences around the world. When people come together, meaningful work gets done. How do I do all this? Well, that part's easy. Hotelplanner.com.
We've been slow smoking over oak for more than 45 years. And while sticking to tried and true traditions is kind of our thing, it doesn't hurt to throw something new in the smoker every now and then. Come get some slow smoked chicken wings at Sonny's Barbecue. Order them as an appetizer or as part of a combo with pork, baby back ribs, or both, starting at $10.99. Sonny's Barbecue, local pitmasters since '68.
We are so excited to have Maria Wearies here with us. I've been interviewing her for a long time, and I have to tell you, Maria, I interviewed you at Ed Smith Stadium. You're going to be performing then. You wore this beautiful wing sleeve blouse.
Yes.
You look so pretty. I ran out and bought one. It did not look like that on me. I was so disappointed. It still hangs in my closet, but you looked so gorgeous in that.
Thank you.
And that was several years ago, and here you are. You're a junior at Penn State?
Penn State, yes, I absolutely love it. I'm so fortunate to be there and have incredible classmates and get the opportunity to perform and learn so much from our incredible faculty.
You're majoring in musical theater now.
Yes, musical theater.
What show is this?
Oh, yes, that was from Hair. So that's a musical that came out in 1967, and it's all about the hippie era. And, you know, we were talking about that Tria hair removal thing. We weren't doing very much hair removal in this show, let's just say that, you know.
Was it nude? Was there nudity?
We did have a nude scene, and we had to be, you know, at the time there wasn't a lot of shaving going on with the hippies. So it was an incredible show to be a part of, and had a really great message to
And then this
spread.
one says Titanic?
Yes, I was in Titanic, and, you know, during that time we were in corsets, so there were a lot of clothes involved, and it was a huge cast. Yeah, no eating. You don't eat before the show. And I also, at one point, one of my characters, she was 7 months pregnant, and so I had this big baby belly, and I had to run down these stairs, and I couldn't see my feet, and it was dark, and it was always, you know, always an adventure when you're in a musical theater school.
So you're doing one after another very quickly now to get a lot of experience.
We have been. There are a lot of opportunities to perform at school.
Well, we're looking forward to when you come back and have a concert here for us.
Yes.
After the end of your school
We're already
year.
counting down.
In May, yes. We'll see you then. And now we're going to the kitchen. It smells good over there. The Blue Mangrove is here, and they're from Palmetto, and they are making something really good. Pork chops.
Download ABC7's free all-new news app at your app store today.
It's Lincoln's summer sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKZ for only $299 per month, or a 2016 Lincoln MKX, Lincoln's premium sports utility vehicle, for $339 per month. We also have a great selection of certified pre-owned vehicles. Drive with the confidence of a 6-year, 100,000-mile comprehensive warranty and complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, family-owned and operated, and winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
From our studios on Florida's Suncoast, this is an ABC7 News Update.
Up at 5 o'clock. For the second time in less than a month, Hillary Clinton makes a stop in the Tampa Bay area, what the Democratic presidential nominee is now focusing on to get more supporters. Taking a quick look at Suncoast Traffic Watch. No crashes in the area, but we're seeing that I-75 is moving smoothly in both the north and southbound directions. Good to hear. Now over to Bob for a check on our wet weather today.
Scott, up to 3 inches of rain has fallen across parts of South Sarasota County. Elsewhere, up to 2 inches right there near Lakewood Ranch, all kind of associated with this broad area of low pressure, and a series of weak disturbances continue to kind of rotate around this area of low pressure and move into west central Florida. Although we're not under any flood warnings or flood advisories at this point, that could change as more rain set up to move on shore throughout the day on Tuesday. Your full forecast coming up at 5.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC7. We're here for you.
This is important news for women diagnosed with ovarian cancer. Talcum powder may have caused your ovarian cancer. According to many studies, long-term use of talcum powder in products such as baby powder or shower-to-shower for feminine hygiene is linked directly to ovarian cancer. If you are an ovarian cancer victim or if a loved one died from ovarian cancer after using talcum powder, call the law offices of Davis & Crump at the number below right now to find out if you are eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Call now.
Has chronic knee pain, arthritis, or osteoarthritis of the knee robbed you of your mobility? Would you like your pain-free life back again? Then call now. You may qualify for a new non-surgical, drug-free treatment for knee pain. Even if you've tried other treatments with little or no relief, you may still be a candidate for our Advanced Arthritis Relief Protocol. This emerging treatment is covered by most insurance, including Medicare. Suffer no longer. Call right now and get your mobility back.
Attention breast cancer survivors. If you experience permanent hair loss or baldness after chemotherapy, you may qualify for a cash award. Thousands of women suffering breast cancer were given a chemotherapy drug without being warned about the possibility of irreversible alopecia. If you or a loved one suffered permanent hair loss after chemotherapy, call 888-622-8732. Time to file a claim is limited. 888-622-8732. That's 888-622-8732.
A message from the Pulaski Law Firm. For decades, many Americans working in the trades were exposed to environmental hazards without their knowledge. While the dangers of one such airborne threat, asbestos, have long been known, efforts were made to hide the risks from the public. The result? Thousands of cases of asbestos-induced mesothelioma. Those in the trades may have been harmed by hundreds of companies who produced asbestos-laden products. The U.S. Bankruptcy Court has established asbestos trusts with $30 billion in initial funding. You may be entitled to financial compensation without ever going to court. If you or someone you know has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, get the best care available. Then call us.
Call 800-279-1837.
For nearly 2 decades, we've been fighting for those harmed by asbestos. Act now. Call for a free consultation and see how we can help. Mesothelioma. Don't fight it alone.
Tomorrow on Suncoast View, we talk to a doctor about everything from breakfast to bedtimes to help your family start this school year off right. Eyebrows are a key part of looking your best. We introduce you to a new shaping technique here on the Suncoast, plus big, beautiful, blingy jewelry. We're going to have a fashion show. You'll love it. And Food Lovers Catering will be in the kitchen.
Welcome back. We're here with Chef Leticia Larea from Blue Mangrove in Palmetto.
Yes, thank you for the invitation.
And what are we making again?
We're making a firecracker sauce for the pork chop. And then
that's good.
So let's get started.
Roasted garlic.
Ooh, what is that in, like a butter? Or?
Yes,
nice.
butter.
Butter and garlic, yeah.
Butter and garlic. Makes
really
really
good way to start.
There was something in the pot already. What was
butter.
that? Oh, okay.
Yes.
More butter.
Mm-hmm. And then you put your grape tomatoes.
Okay.
You put your onions.
Oh, lots of onion, huh?
Yes. Let it cook maybe for 30 seconds.
That's my kind of thing. 30 seconds.
Yeah, quick and easy.
And then you add the crushed peppers.
Crushed?
Oh, that's
yes.
a lot, huh?
Yeah, it's a little spicy.
That's where the firecracker is. Yeah.
A tablespoonful or how?
It's a tablespoon. Yeah, depends. Some people like really spicy and some people they don't like spicy.
All right.
You let it cook for maybe 40 seconds, a minute.
And you're on low heat right now because I noticed it's not burning.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then you have the au jus base. You just add it.
Is that pork or beef?
What is that?
Beef.
Beef.
Yes.
Should we stop?
Yes.
What other kind of food does the Blue Mangrove specialize in?
We got a lot of like seafood, like, lobsters. We got Wednesday nights, and then we got prime rib and Thursdays. And
I like that Wednesday lobster night. I need to come.
I think we've been to that. There was a lot of lobster to have.
We have every day we're running really good specials too. Weekends and Sundays, fish, all you can eat fish and chips.
Nice.
Yeah, really good. And Mondays, I think it's all you can eat fried shrimp.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you let it cook for maybe 2 minutes. Let it steam and everything, and then we have already the sausage
finished
here,
product?
the finished product.
So can I stir this up a little?
Yeah.
So I noticed that your onions have literally cooked out. So is
Yes.
that you let it sit for until it's like literally
Yes.
gone?
Yes.
And then
You put it on top of the pork chop.
All right.
Look at the size of that pork chop.
So I'm
So
gonna let
22
you,
ounces.
I'm gonna let you do the honors. I don't want to screw it up.
Maria, I bet this food looks really good to you.
It does look very good.
At school?
Yeah, I mean, I might try it. Hey, you know.
It'd take a lot to do that in a dorm room.
I think so.
Yes.
I'll be living in a house this year now, so maybe.
You could feed like a
And
house
this
of
is
10
ready.
with that size, that pork chop.
All right, so Chef Leticia, I need you to cut it for us so we can have a
Oh,
little
we want to
taste.
see how you do this now.
Yeah.
That's one big pork
Yeah.
chop.
That's amazing. And it looks good. So how long did you roast the pork chop?
With the pans, in my restaurant we cook it like maybe for first medium, take at least 15 to 20 minutes. If people want it well done, it's take at least 25 minutes to cook. Because it's 22 ounces pork chop.
Oh, wow.
All right, well, while
That looks amazing.
While she cuts it up, Linda,
Oh,
I guess
that
we have
looks
to wrap the
delicious.
show
Yes.
up.
Thank you so much for being
You're
with us,
welcome.
Chef.
Thank you
and
for the
Maria and
invitation.
Nikki, thank you for being with us. Enjoy your day and your evening, and take time to enjoy the Suncoast view. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Oh, I want to try this.